Dear students, yesterday I dealt with the action of acids on metals. Metals with acids we just discussed. And I have already told you that one very important thing. The three acids that you have to remember: hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, and sulfuric acid. And the salts that they produce. Never forget that. Again, I repeat for the same same thing. Let us say hydrochloric acid produces chlorides, sulfuric acid produces sulfates, nitric acid produces nitrates. Don't forget that. And then today we'll just discuss the action of acid on metallic carbonates and bicarbonates. How do metallic carbonates and bicarbonates react with acids? It's a very important one. The moment I say something about carbonates and bicarbonates, I can take up sodium carbonate, otherwise called washing soda, sodium bicarbonate, that is called baking soda. And calcium carbonate is also a very important carbonate we have to consider here. Why? I'll just tell you afterwards. Now to start with, both carbonates and bicarbonates, please see that, both carbonates and bicarbonates react with the dilute acids. Please understand. They react with the dilute acids to produce carbon dioxide. The respective salts will be formed there, and water is also another product that is formed there. In other words, carbonates and bicarbonates react with the dilute acids to form the respective salts, carbon dioxide and water. Incidentally, my dear students, this is the method of preparing carbon dioxide in the laboratory. To prepare carbon dioxide gas in the laboratory, I make use of which one? Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is otherwise called what you call which one? Taj Mahal ಕಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ರಿ, ಯಾವುದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿರೋದವರು ತಾಜ್ ಮಹಲ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು? I think you know that one. What is that one? What is that one? Calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate is, it is what kind of stone is that one? You must understand. That stone, marble stone. That marble stone is referred to as calcium carbonate, you must understand. So, calcium carbonate reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid. See that? Calcium carbonate reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to form what? Calcium chloride, carbon dioxide and water. Because I have made use of hydrochloric acid, I am bound to get chloride. Then carbon dioxide is the main product and water is the sub-product. Please understand that. So, this is actually the laboratory method of preparation of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gas is prepared in the laboratory by the action of dilute hydrochloric acid on marble chips. On marble chips, I say that. What are that marble chips? Calcium carbonate. When I add dilute hydrochloric acid, what happens there? Hydrochloric acid ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Therefore, what is the salt I must get? I must get chloride. Chloride of what? Which is the salt that I am using? Calcium carbonate. Therefore, calcium chloride bantu. Carbon dioxide and water are the other products formed. Again, I repeat, carbon dioxide gas is prepared in the laboratory by the action of dilute hydrochloric acid on marble chips. ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೇ ಇದ್ದು ಸಹ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ಸ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್, ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಒನ್. ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಅ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಟ್ ಇಟ್. CaCO3 plus 2 of HCl uses to CaCO3 plus CO2 plus H2O. That is the equation. Again, I repeat, CaCO3 is calcium carbonate plus hydrochloric acid HCl gives rise to CaCl2, calcium chloride. plus CO2, carbon dioxide, plus water, H2O. To balance the equation, 2 of HCl like any, CaCO3 plus 2 of HCl will give you CaCl2 plus CO2 plus H2O. Okay. Similarly, calcium bicarbonate also reacts with this. Calcium bicarbonate reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to form the same products. ಏನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸು. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ವಾಟರೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. That is, you must understand that both carbonates and bicarbonates react ಆದಾಗ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕಡೆಗೆ. ನೋಡಿ, when I have changed that one now, you just take sodium bicarbonate ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Sodium bicarbonate ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? That is baking soda. Sodium bicarbonate reacts with what? Dilute hydrochloric acid to form what? ಯಾವ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕು? ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಯಾವ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕು? ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್. And ಯಾವ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕು? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್. And what is the other part that is formed there? Water. Therefore, NaHCO3 plus HCl gives us to NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O. Equation is balanced by itself. ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. I repeat it again. NaHCO3, that is sodium bicarbonate, reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to form what? Sodium chloride, carbon dioxide and water. ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಮಾಡಿಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಆನ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಐ ಟೇಕ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೊನೇಟ್. ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೊನೇಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಷಿಂಗ್ ಸೋಡಾ. Washing soda, that is sodium carbonate, reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid to form what? Products remain the same. Sodium chloride, carbon dioxide, water. But you have to balance the equation. CaCO3 plus Na2CO3 gives to 2 of NaCl ಬರುತ್ತಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. 2 of NaCl plus CO2 plus H2O ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So, that is a very important thing that we have to understand. So, in the conclusion, both carbonates and bicarbonates react with the dilute acids to form their respective, of course, salts, carbon dioxide and water. Suppose you change the acid from hydrochloric acid to which one? Sulfuric acid. You get sulfate ಬರುತ್ತೆ, carbon dioxide ಬರುತ್ತೆ, water ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Nitric acid ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೈಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ವಾಟರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏತಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಂತ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ another important thing that I have to just to take up, which is mentioned in the textbook. Now here, suppose you just pass carbon dioxide through which one? Lime water. What is that lime water? That is calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide is otherwise called slaked lime. Calcium oxide is called quicklime. Calcium oxide is called quicklime. ಅದು ಇದೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲೈಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ CaOH twice, that is calcium hydroxide, is called slaked lime. Slaked lime is also called what I call which one? Lime water ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. You know that one. What happens when you pass carbon dioxide through which one? Lime water. It turns milky. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. It turns milky. ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಲೋ. ನೀವು ಏರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೈರ್ಡ್ ಏರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯು ಬ್ಲೋ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್ ಏರ್ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್ ಲೈಮ್ ವಾಟರ್, ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ದೇರ್? ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕಿ. ವೈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕಿ? ಆನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಾಲ್ಯುಬಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೊನೇಟ್. ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ CO2 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಮ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವಾಟ್? ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ CaCO3. ಆ್ಯರೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್? ವಾಟರ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೈನ್, if you pass carbon dioxide through lime water for a short interval of time, pass ಮಾಡೋದು ಸಾಕು. You pass carbon dioxide through which are lime water, it turns milky. Why ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? On account of the formation of insoluble calcium carbonate which is white in color. Calcium carbonate is white in color, it precipitates down and along with the formation of water. Suppose you pass carbon dioxide for a long interval of time. Suppose you continue passing carbon dioxide through lime water even after the formation of calcium carbonate, whiteness irutte. Even then innu continue ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಿಲ್ಕಿನೆಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸಪಿಯರ್. ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದು. If you pass carbon dioxide for a long interval of time, the milkiness will disappear, it becomes colorless again. Nodi, suppose you pass carbon dioxide for a short interval of time, what happens there? It turns milky. On account of what? The formation of calcium carbonate. Suppose you continue bubbling carbon dioxide through lime water for a long interval of time, what will happen there? The milkiness will disappear. It becomes colorless. Why, sir? It is on account of the formation of calcium bicarbonate. Bicarbonates are readily soluble in water. That is how we can distinguish between carbonates and bicarbonates. Carbonates are insoluble in water. Bicarbonates are readily soluble in water. So, ನೋಡಿ ಆ ಎರಡನೇ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. CaCO3 ಪ್ಲಸ್ H2O ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ CO2 ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ CaHCO3 ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Calcium bicarbonate is colorless. I hope you understood. For the last time, repeating the same thing there. Please understand. Suppose you pass carbon dioxide for a short interval of time, it turns milky on account of the formation of calcium carbonate. According to the equation there, CaOH twice plus CO2 gives us CaCO3 plus H2O. Arrow downwards hakidini, showing that it is a precipitate. And then suppose you continue passing carbon dioxide even after the formation of that calcium carbonate, CaCO3 plus H2O plus CO2 gives rise to what? CaHCO3 twice calcium bicarbonate. It is readily soluble in water, therefore milkiness will disappear. So that is how you have to just write that answer. I hope you understood. Yeah, got that one there as a note. And then after that one, acids with bicarbonates and carbonates, right? We'll leave this one. We'll just go to the next one. How do acids react with bases? It's a very simple thing there. Acids react with bases to form salt and water. It's a very important reaction again. Acids react with bases to form salt and water. What do you call this reaction? It is called neutralization. It is called neutralization. Then they ask you this question. What is neutralization? So, neutralization means, once again, same thing there. Acid reacts with the base to form salt and water. This is referred to as what is called neutralization. I have just given you a number of examples. Neutralization ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಸಿಡ್ ಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಬೇಸ್ ಬೇಕು, ಬರುತ್ತೆ. It is also one of the methods of preparing salts. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. What is the importance of neutralization reaction? ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟೇ. The importance of neutralization reaction is one of the methods to prepare the required salt. Required salt ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ once again, chloride ಬೇಕಾ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ. ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ಬೇಕಾ, ಸಲ್ಫ್ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ. ನೈಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಬೇಕಾ, ನೈಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ I just given you a number of equations here. In the first instance, HCl plus NaOH ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ? NaCl plus H2O. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಷಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್. ಅದು ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬಂತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ? ಪೊಟ್ಯಾಷಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಂತು. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಕರಸ್ಪಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And then I just taken once again sulfuric acid and I make this one react with one sodium hydroxide. You are bound to get sodium sulfate Na2SO4 plus H2O. I hope you understood this one. And then I just taken potassium hydroxide reaction. When I take a potassium hydroxide, excuse me, I just get once again potassium sulfate and water. Potassium sulfate and water ಬಂದಿದೆ. And then I just take once again nitric acid. Nitric acid with sodium hydroxide, sodium nitrate water ಬಂತು. ಅದೇ potassium hydroxide ಆದರೆ potassium nitrate and water. ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ, that will certainly help you. ಅಂದರೆ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲೈಸೇಷನ್ is a process of obtaining salts ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. The salts that we get it depends upon the acid that you use, and of course hydroxide is also important. So this is how we just get the reactions, the acids with bases. But one of the important things, ನೀವು ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ರೇಟರಿಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. during neutralization process, heat energy is liberated. ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ದ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಾರ್ಮ್. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂತ ವಾರ್ಮ್ತು? ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಚ್ ಒನ್ ದ ಹೀಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಹೀಟ್ which is liberated during neutralization is called heat of neutralization. Allilde idnu tilkobeku, which I want you as students of BVN, you must understand certain things extra also. So what is neutralization? Again, for the last time repeating, it is a process in which an acid reacts with the base to form salt and water. It is also one of the methods to prepare salts, and the salts beku anta helidre it all depends upon the acids that we use. Hydrochloric acid produces chlorides, sulfuric acid produces sulfates, nitric acid produces nitrates. And then, during neutralization process, heat is liberated, and that heat is referred to as what we call heat of neutralization. We are coming to the last part of it. Yadu sir, how do acids react with which one? Metallic oxides. That's also very important. How do acids react with metallic oxides? Metallic oxides, sodium oxide, magnesium oxide, potassium oxide, zinc oxide, magnesium oxide, they are all metallic oxides. How do metallic oxides react with acids? Metallic oxides react with acids to form again salt and water. Neutralization reaction tarave barutte nodi. Nodi sir, metallic oxides react with acids to form what? Salt and water. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Now I have just given a number of examples. Here I just taken sodium oxide, Na2O, sodium oxide, to which I am just adding hydrochloric acid. Of course, dilute. I just use dilute hydrochloric acid. What do I get? ಯಾವ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಬರಬೇಕು? ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿನಿ, ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಬಂತು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೈನ್ Na2O ಪ್ಲಸ್ HCl, 2 of HCl ಬರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. 2 of NaCl ಪ್ಲಸ್ H2O ಬಂತು. ದಟ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ potassium oxide ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Potassium oxide with the same dilute hydrochloric acid to form what? Potassium chloride and water. Suppose I change the acid from hydrochloric acid to sulfuric acid, and I change the oxide also. Magnesium oxide ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Magnesium oxide plus sulfuric acid. ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ? Sulfuric acid ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿನಿ, which is the salt that I should get? Sulfate only. ಅಂದರೆ magnesium sulfate. Magnesium oxide ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿನಿ, therefore I must get magnesium sulfate and water. And similarly, last one here, zinc oxide. With which one? Sulfuric acid. What do you get here? Zinc sulfate and which one? Water. ತಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ metallic oxides react with which one? Acids to form salt and water. ಸರ್, ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬರಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡೇ ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ವ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಏನೋ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಬಟ್ ಬೇಸೇ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಯಾಕೆ ಸರ್? ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ metallic oxides are also called basic oxides. Why are they called basic oxides? They dissolve in water to form their respective hydroxides. For example, I tell you, now I write the equation. Sodium oxide ತಗೋತೀನಿ, Na2O. I add water, H2O. It dissolves in water to form sodium hydroxide. What is sodium hydroxide? It is a base. Similarly, I take potassium oxide, K2O, and I dissolve it in water. I get potassium hydroxide, KOH, to balance the equation I written already. That means metallic oxides dissolve in water to form their respective hydroxides. Hydroxides are nothing but bases. Therefore, bases react with acids to form salt and water. ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಗಿದೆ, ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಂತು. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಲ್ಫ್ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಆದರೆ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಂತು. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್. ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ವೇರ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸೋದು ಬರಲ್ವಾ ಸಾರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸೋದು ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾರೆ ಬೇಯಿಸಬೇಕು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್, ಆರ್ ನಾನ್ ಮೆಟಾಲಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ do not produce salt and water. It is only metallic oxides that react with acids to form salt and water. I hope you understood all these things there. And tomorrow I just take up the other properties. With this one, I would like to end my lecture today. Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you.